1. Today is our most precious possession. It is our only sure possession. 2. A man is not hurt so much by what happens, as by his opinion of what happens. 3. I found it wasn't so hard to live only one day at a time. I learned to forget the yesterdays and to not think of the tomorrows. Each morning I said to myself, today is a new life. 4. Think of your life as an hourglass. You know there are thousands of grains of sand in the top of the hourglass, and they all pass slowly and evenly through the narrow neck in the middle. Nothing you or I could do would make more than one grain of sand pass through this narrow neck without impairing the hourglass. You and I and everyone else are like this hourglass. If we do not take tasks, one at a time and let them pass, slowly and evenly, then we are bound to break our own structure. 5. If you have a lemon, make a lemonade. That is what a great educator does. But the fool does the exact opposite. If he finds that life has handed him a lemon, he gives up and says, I'm beaten. It is fate. I haven't got a chance. Then he proceeds to rail against the world and indulge in an orgy of self-pity. One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon, instead of enjoying the roses that are blooming outside our windows today. Why are we such fools, such tragic fools? 7. 2 men looked out from prison bars, one saw the mud, the other saw stars. 8. What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world, and loses his health? 9. Let's never try to get even with our enemies, because if we do we will hurt ourselves far more than we hurt them. Let's do as General Eisenhower does, let's never waste a minute thinking about people we don't like. 10. You can sing only what you are. You can paint only what you are. You must be what your experiences, your environment, and your heredity have made you. For better or for worse, you must play your own little instrument in the orchestra of life. 11. Relaxation and recreation. The most relaxing recreating forces are a healthy religion, sleep, music, and laughter. Have faith in God, learn to sleep well, love good music, see the funny side of life, and health and happiness will be yours. Dale Carnegie, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. 12. The most important thing in life is not to capitalize on your gains. Any fool can do that. The really important thing is to profit from your losses. 13. No matter what happens, always be yourself. 14. The best possible way to prepare for tomorrow is to concentrate with all your intelligence, all your enthusiasm, on doing today's work superbly today. That is the only possible way you can prepare for the future. 15. When we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us, power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure, our health, and our happiness. 16. Our thoughts make us what we are. 17. A good deed, said the Prophet Muhammad, is one that brings a smile of joy to the face of another. Why will doing a good deed every day produce such astounding efforts on the doer? Because trying to please others will cause us to stop thinking of ourselves, the very thing that produces worry and fear and melancholia. 18. Let's not allow ourselves to be upset by small things we should despise and forget. Remember, life is too short to be little. 19. Nothing can bring you peace but yourself. 20. When I asked him, Mr. Henry Ford, if he ever worried, he replied, no. I believe God is managing affairs and that he doesn't need any advice from me. With God in charge, I believe that everything will work out for the best in the end. 21. Talk to someone about themselves and they'll listen for hours. 22. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. 23. Even God doesn't propose to judge a man till his last days, why should you and I? 24. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. 25. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you. 26. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. 27. No matter what happens, always be yourself.